Moving on. This next topic, Mike is not here tonight. He makes our topics, and I was actually pretty interested to do this one. The topic is called Gaming with a Family. Now, I don't have one of those.
Dr. James Dobson.
man,
Dr. James
family,
was a
man.
family. Yeah, you guys
We're
are
your
my family.
family,
But for a little backstory on me, we're all in the Tampa Bay area. I live here alone. All my family's. That sounded so.
You have a roommate.
I'm
Technically, you have
alone.
a
No, I do.
roommate.
I have a roommate. But I'm saying
Sometimes
but
I
I have
don't
no
think he's
I have
real.
no family here. And this topic really comes up because honestly, this group has gotten in genuine fights about this. But I have no family here. All my family's in Alabama. I'm not married. And so for me, I'm one of those guys, like, when I want to play Xbox, dude, like, I play Xbox whenever I want to play, all right? But there are a lot of guys out there. We have a lot of guys we play with. Jugs, Jason in New York. We play with Jason all the time. And I probably don't even want to be saying his name on here because he's so off the grid.
He's got a bunch of cool daughters. always
Yeah,
running
dude, but we
around.
love Jugs, man. But he's always got his daughters around. We got Lee. And it's so funny because Eric and I are two of the only guys that, like... What? What are you laughing at? What's that?
I don't know.
What are you? What's so funny? Well, okay. Anyway, moving on. Everybody's laughing right now. I don't know what I did. All right.
Sorry, man.
So,
It's Richard.
okay, we're gonna keep Richard. You're gonna be asked to leave the room if you can't settle yourself down. So anyway, here's the deal. Gaming with a family. How do you guys? I'm sure there are a lot of people who listen out here like, oh man, yeah, I got like 3 kids. Because I that's one of the things that I've always said. I'm like, hey man, when I get married, when I have kids, like I'm gonna need my own man cave because like I'm gonna need to like this is what I do to relax. What I do for fun. I watch
Absolutely.
movies. I play video games. Ryan, you're married.
Yeah.
Trevor, you're married. Matt, you're married. You got kids, Matt. What is it like, and what has it been like now moving from a hobby that we all did in college, where we sat around and ate pizza and like whatever, to now you got like a
The days, man.
those are the days, dude. Where now you got a family. You got a family where you got to kind of work around their schedules. What's that like for you guys?
Well, it's funny to get an outsider's opinion on games. I remember like the first game
definitely.
the first game I was playing when I got married was Destiny. And I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
I was
Dude, the
I was
famous-
in
the
the
famous quote,
I was
man.
I was in the character screen, like, out, in my mind, I'm changing armor, I'm changing guns. I mean, I'm just looking real cool, making my guy just look as awesome as possible. And my wife looks over and is like, so you're pretty much just, like, playing dress up.
It's adult Barbie, man.
It was adult Barbie.
Then you're
I was
like, no? Well-
no. I mean, I'm saving the world.
Yeah,
with
but
no
then-
story, but I'm saving the world. I
think that's what I'm doing.
I'm looking good doing I don't know what, but
I got to read a couple more cards here, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
but yeah, so it's funny to get that, and then like it's funny the games I love that she'll just watch and be like, what is that? Like
Right.
Rocket League. Like she's like, okay, so
Oh,
you're
dude, perfect
playing
That's a fair
you're
question.
playing soccer with a remote control car.
Man, this is why I'm
and
not
in
married.
front
Dude. They
of
just
like
don't
a fake
understand.
stadium, but it's funny. It is funny.
I'm
to,
not,
like,
I'm not
have
married because
conversations.
girls don't get it, dude. I need
They
to
just
find me
don't
a
get it.
nice dude and settle down.
That's it,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Because they
You know,
they
there's a
get
name
it.
for that, Will.
Because
They
they
get
get
it,
it.
man. They get
'Cause
it,
they
man.
get it, dude.
Will says that like he
Progressive.
just invented it. Like, you know what I think I'm gonna do?
You know, I think I'm
A
gonna
new
I'm gonna
thing.
settle
Yeah.
down with a. I'm
It's
gonna
a
settle
new
down with a
thing, man.
nice dude. Just me and him. We're gonna have a common law marriage.
Will, you know that's what you do right now. isn't it?
You do live with a guy.
You live with another
Oh my
man.
god. I'm just kidding.
I'll piggyback off of that just because Destiny is such a great example of like I'll never forget convincing my wife, because really what it all boils down to with gaming, because my wife is actually super cool about me playing. Even sometimes it's a little too much time. I'm spending hours upon hours upon hours, and she just will check on me like, hey, you good? You dead? Or
Are you still alive?
Have you choked on
You
pizza
also-
rolls yet out
But
there?
no, she's very gracious because she understands it's one of those things that I kind of do to unwind. Some people play sports and are active, and
Some people can read.
And I'm just living the life, soaking in the couch, rolling in Totinos, man.
I have a couch made totally of old Totino's boxes that I
Yeah,
still
man.
live.
it's comfortable and delicious.
Yeah, man.
Oh my
But no,
God.
and we all, all of us love sports except for Will. But all of us love sports, and
That's true.
we like getting outside, so we can get in the car and go watch a movie together or something like that. Inside again, we like
Yeah,
that.
never
but-
outside anything. I can't see the sun.
That's why you're colorblind.
I don't want
Yeah.
it touching my skin.
Ryan's
no,
a ginger.
But my
trying to keep him
that's it.
covered.
So my wife is very gracious with me playing video games because she understands that's one of the best ways that I can unwind. Number one, and then number two, it's a really great way for us to all kind of connect and and hang out as friends and as guys and everything. But I will say, like, Destiny is one of those games. Most of the time, I was going to say it's just really the issue of money is what it ultimately boils down to. I love being able to tell my wife, like, hey, it's games with gold and I get a free game, and she's like, oh, that's great. She loves a good bargain, and so she gets excited about that kind of stuff, which is fun. But explaining to my wife why I need the like legendary or like super mega like limited edition of a game, that's always a fun conversation
Yeah.
of like, but you don't understand, honey, like it comes with a little figurine and there's special content that it's just more stuff in the game and you pay for that thing. And
That's when you say, listen, it's my money. It's my house. I'm going to do what I want to do.
And then you got to go to counseling.
again. Well, that's
Again.
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 Disclaimer: family trumps all. I just want to say that.
That's
Family
absolutely
trumps
right.
all, except for
Yes.
Will.
Yeah, dude.
I will say, at the end of the day,
I ain't being weighed down by no ball and chain family. I'm going to stay alone and eat pork chops every night of my
Hey,
life.
man,
Pork
I
chops
get
are
the
so
audio
good, man.
audio of it every night, man.
you
It's
do,
great.
man. You do.
I will say, just to kind of finish out that point
Yeah,
is
he's gonna make up for it now because when Amanda listens to this, he's gonna get a spanking.
Oh,
Let's-
no,
let's-
no.
let's-
If you're into that.
Let's be real. She ain't listening to this, dude. But if you are, I love you, honey, and I didn't mean to say that. No, I'm just kidding, man. But no, she's really cool about it. I think when you talk to her about something like, hey, there's Destiny, it's the extended, limited edition, and instead of $60, it's $100, and well, it's because of this thing, and,
And I get early access.
And then you
to
ask
the
her what it's
Vanguard
about,
weapons.
and you can't tell her.
yeah,
It's just like, I don't know.
You see, back in this old, there was a thing that happened to
There's a
Cataclysm.
slipstream. They're weightless.
They're weightless.
What happened to the Awoken?
So yeah, family.
know.
I don't know.
Who's that stranger? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, family trumps all, and I'll say my biggest piece of advice for anybody who really likes video games is marry someone who has a hobby themselves that
that's
they
right.
can enjoy.
Indeed.
Good
That's
marriage
a-
advice.
That's always a good thing. So
You're the only one with kids, Matt.
Yeah.
So what's it like trying to game with not only a wife but kids weighing you down?
That is,
I love how your own opinion isn't sneaking in
I
at
know,
all. on
not
this.
at all, man.
That's
Not
good,
at all.
that's good.
And
No,
I
no.
love kids and families.
yeah, other people's.
It's not like you work with them every day.
I know, right? I'm sorry. Keep
No,
going.
no.
You
Yeah,
have to say it.
yeah. It definitely has changed things. I mean, getting married that cut my time way down. But obviously, that's good for me in the long run. No, yeah, it is. I definitely game now way less for the actual game than I do actually just because I don't get to hang out with my friends if I don't turn
Yeah,
my Xbox
that's
on.
true.
Gosh, yeah.
Because it is hard for me to get, for me to get. And my wife works full time. I work full time. We have a 15-month-old son who is fantastic and wonderful. So
He stays at home, watches himself. It's
yeah,
great.
yeah, he's
He
great.
does, it's great.
He's very self-sufficient.
He can
Just,
cook. He's like a little Matilda.
yeah, leave him
You
a
know what I'm
bowl of food out on the floor.
Great reference.
I'll
Thank
leave
you.
him some water. I'll crack a window or something. But no, he's great.
He's got his own little doggy door. He's got a little thing where he just pushes and like Cheerios come out like the little dog feeder. It's awesome.
That's great. It's a
For
great
YouTube commenters, that was a joke.
Yep.
Just so you know.
Please don't
Google
call
it.
DHR on Matt. He does not have that
Google it.
situation at home.
No, yeah. So so Saturdays my wife works and I'm off. So that used to be my day where I stay home and play video games all day. But now that I've switched that over. That's my day with Strider. We stay home. But so. That's actually the most thing that encouraged me the most to have him on a good schedule of nap time and bedtime.
Good.
'Cause, I know about 11 o'clock he's going down for a nap, and I got
good.
about an hour and a half.
Are those tears of sadness running down your face right now?
It's hot in here.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
It's
dude.
sweat, man, because
No,
we
yeah.
cooking.
Yeah, it's a little hot in here. It's a little hot in here. Yeah. So-
No, yeah. So, but I know he goes to bed down about 8 o'clock, and then it's time for video games again. So, that is if I do wash the dish and take the garbage out, which I try to do. So that's a good
Good man.
encouragement.
You're a good husband, good
Um,
dad, man, just all around.
You are.
We'll see. What my wife says about that when she hears this.
Mhm.
You're a good guy, man.
So yeah, definitely changed my outlook on gaming a lot. I have many fewer games than I used to. I'm definitely not a guy who jumps on every game. But
we did the cool
we
Xbox
did the thing
game share thing.
if it is not allowed,
Yeah.
we did not do.
we did not do that unless it's okay.
If we did do it, we might have done it then. So that has helped a ton. So Trevor will be able to play Call of Duty with us. in
Yes.
November. Yay. So yeah, it's definitely different with a kid. It changes your outlook on stuff. But hey, it's a lot easier to jump on Xbox and hang out for an hour than it is for me to try and get my car and drive half an hour to see you guys and then
Man.
be gone for 3 hours. and
Thank
stuff.
you, Xbox.
Yeah,
Thanks,
wow,
Xbox,
Microsoft,
for,
thank you.
for bringing people together. All right, my turn. Here's what my life looks like. I wake up.
We got pork chops.
That's right. That's right.
Breakfast,
That's
pork
right.
chop,
I
lunch,
wake
pork
up,
chops.
roll out of bed with what just. I roll out of bed and I do what I want to. I get up and take
Is
a
this
shower.
a Kesha song right
It
now?
is. I brush my teeth with Jack
All
and
right,
I like.
Tovlo.
And then I go to work and then I'm at work and I do it out and I do it out. Thank you, appreciate that. Please
Yeah,
stop with the
freestyle.
I'm being very serious. I know this is my life. I wake up probably late from staying up way too late. I ain't got nobody laying beside me to wake me up. I wake up on my own when I want. All right.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
right, amen. Then I wake up and I go take a shower alone.
Will
then
sleeps in a twin
then I
size
go
bed.
get dressed and nobody's picking out my clothes. You know what I'm saying? It's just me picking out my clothes by
That's
myself.
why you look the way you do.
That's right.
That's right. And then I get in I look good. Then I get in my car and I drive to my job
drives a
where I
Lexus.
like literally that's where I put my life is my job. Then I leave my job and I go home and I sit at the house and I'm like, hey, what I want for dinner? That's right. Anything I want.
Pork
Boom.
chops.
And then I
Pork
then I
chops.
cook it myself and it's usually pork chops because I'm cheap and I go to Sam's and I buy like a big pork loin. And I
Shout
cut
out
it up.
Sam's. Give us that.
Shout out Sam's.
Give us that
That's right.
sponsorship.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Free
right.
memberships for everybody. It's $40 a year. You should get it. It's great. Sam's plug right
Job,
there.
Sam's.
Then I get online, sit online, and play video games all night long with my friends, whoever gets on. Maybe they got kids crying in the background, mad. Maybe they got their wife making fun of them. Maybe they got their wife,
Ignoring them.
whatever is going on in Trevor's house. All right, but at the end of the night,
A lot of
at the end of the night, I go to bed alone.
That's
I was
right.
gonna
man.
ask you, man. Just
I do.
yeah.
I cut off
How
the
you feel,
Xbox.
man?
I weep a little bit into my empty pork chop plate,
Yeah.
and I go to bed.
You take it with you into your
I
bed.
dig it in
I
your
do,
bed, man.
I do, because I'm licking the sauce and the juices off that plate in my bed.
Hey, man, don't let anything go to waste, dude.
Can't be wasting no pork chop juice.
You're on that bachelor diet, man. You can't let anything go to waste.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's right, dude. That's what I do, man. I just.
What game do we used to play together?
Oh
Dude,
god! I don't
man,
know.
Ryan just come in with the great memories, man.
Well, that's my life, guys.
You're right, dude.
So,
It sucks having a wife cook dinner for you, man, while you're playing video games.
yeah,
and
man,
then,
that's
Yeah.
terrible.
spend
Yeah.
quality time together and
Yeah,
then go
dude.
back to gaming, man.
Yeah, nobody. So if you're like, listen, here's what I want to do. If you're like me and you're a lonely guy just hanging out, I want you to put in the comments section of this video just how lonely you are and how much you love it like I do. And then if you got one of those ball and chain families hanging around who keep you with the most important tasks in life, such as video gaming into the late hours of the morning. You feel me, Jugs, eating those barbecue chips. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, dog? If you got some kids hanging around your house eating all your dang barbecue chips while you're trying to play Xbox, I want to hear
I feel like
about it
this
in
is
the
like
comments
this is like a church service. Like you need somebody on organ.
Oh, man.
Oh, God, dude. This got way out of
Got
hand.
crazy,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, it went a
It's got-
really different direction.
It's
than
got
most
way
of
out
the
of
Okay,
hand.
man.
All
It's-
right.
if this
Bottom
were-
line, man, we love our wives. They're awesome, and Will, you love
Bad
pork
chops.
pork chops.
pork chops,
dog.
man.
Mm.